Okay, so here's where we stayed. This is called the West Side Campground. It's a little higher up, so the back side actually has really nice views. I stayed there last year. Really nice, you know, and it's super quiet back there. But we're here in the ADA site. Frankly, it was what was left, but it was also a little easier for me to kind of navigate things around because it's, you know, it's paved and level, and it's actually really close. You can see that right here, this is actually the walkway to get over to. Right now it'll just look like a big huge parking lot, but this is the boat ramp area. So this is where we go in. I'm not the best with directions, but I'm going to call it the north end of the parking lot. And you see, of course, you know you're in America when you have all your warning signs. But this is what I would call kind of like our little private entrance. There's other parts that are much, much, much more full of people and better beaches and stuff. But this area is ideal for us. You can see it's early in the morning and we've already got 3 tents set up. But right there is in between the 2 sets of tents. That's where we would take off, and that's the little island that I was talking about. Right there, that's the little island. I'll do a quick panorama here. And I wanted to point out right here, this little, the sun is shining, I can't tell. There's this little rocks that come out right here. And that's literally called Jumping Rock. It's more so on the back end that you see tons and tons of people jumping off and into the water. I mean, it terrifies me because there's just rocks all over the place in here. And so that just freaks me out that they do it, but you know, they're locals. And so, yeah, so that's where this was kind of like our little spot. It's nice and shallow when you first get in, with some nice flat rock to stand on, because getting in and out of things is a little harder for me. Not because of my hand CRPS, well, sort of. My right hip is not good from a childhood car wreck, and so I used to rely on my hands. Well, my hands, though they don't hurt as much, are still non-weight bearing, so I can't like use them to lift me up. Anyway, that's kind of what this looks like here. We're at about 100%. They said 98, but it's very, very full right now at the beginning of the season. This is where St. George gets a lot of their water from. So, you know, you come back here in August and it's going to look completely different. All these submerged trees will actually be, you know, like beachfront. Okay, what I've done at this point is I've walked a little, kind of over down there is where I was before. Oh no, there. It's actually a little more that way. Over down in there. That's that little, kind of that protected area. So maybe it wasn't so bad for them yesterday when that horrible storm came through. And then this is another view of that little island. And it was, where's my finger? There we go. It was right against this edge. My husband was closer to the edge. I was a little further out when the big, huge waves came and kind of toppled him right there. You know, you don't get hurt. It's just more, you know, embarrassing because you got to try to get back on that stupid thing. But luckily, there's some area over there that we were able to find where he could stand, because I can't help him. Because his other idea was me to help pull him on. And I was like, dude, seriously, with these hands? And you can see the little buoys out there because there's actually rocks sticking up out there. I don't know if people get hurt or what. Hopefully they kind of pay attention. And then here you can see the boat ramp. Yeah, right there. You can see the boat ramp. And then the other thing I wanted to point out is, I'm trying to, there we go. You can see out here, it's actually, you can see all kinds of cones and things, and that's because that's actually where the diving school is, or diving practice, where everybody comes to do their diving. And so, which right next to the boat ramp, whatever, I guess, you know, it is what it is. And so that's kind of that area.